Opening this week, brought to you by our friends over at AMC Theaters. Ashley, what are we all going to see in theaters this weekend?
There's a couple of them. First one opens in theaters tomorrow, and that's Nerve. Hardworking high school senior Vee DeMarco, Emma Roberts, has had it with living life on the sidelines. When she's asked by the online game of Nerve, are you a watcher or a player, Vee decides to sign up for just one dare in what seems like a fun, harmless game. But as she finds herself caught up in the thrill of the adrenaline-fueled competition, the game begins to take a sinister turn with increasingly dangerous acts, leading her into a high-stakes finale that will determine her entire future. Also coming out is Jason Bourne. It's been 10 years since Jason Bourne, Matt Damon, walked away from the agency that trained him to become a deadly weapon. Hoping to draw him out of the shadows, CIA Director Robert Dewey assigns hacker and counterinsurgency expert Heather Lee to find him. Lee suspects that former operative Nicky Parsons is also looking for him as she begins tracking the duo. Bourne finds himself back in action, battling a sinister network that utilizes terror and technology to maintain unchecked powers.
All right. Well, obviously, you guys, if you've been watching the show for a little bit, you can probably tell what I'm most excited for this weekend. And it is not Nerve. Don't really know too much about it. Sounds intriguing enough. And it stars Emma Roberts, who is what relation to Julia?
Her niece.
Not her daughter, as previously reported by me in the pre-show meeting. My bad, crew. So Nerve, whatever, comes out on Wednesday. Good for you. Jason Bourne is the one that I was super excited to see. Christian and I actually got to check it out last night. Our Schmoes Know is going to be, our review is going to be up later today.
Yes.
And then we're also going to have a review here on Collider. Both those reviews are going to be spoiler free. So make sure you guys check out Collider Video and Schmoes for the reviews. Before we talk to the people who have seen the movie, Schnepp, are you pumped to see Bourne?
I am. I love Paul Greengrass as a director. I think Matt Damon's great. I love the previous 3 Bourne films, so it'll be cool to see him coming back to this character and doing a bunch of cool, fighting and crazy car chases and some kind of weird, guys oh my God, it's Jason Bourne, and then that quiet moment where everyone's freaking out. I hope that's in the film. Nerve. Sorry, Nerve. The trailer, I felt like they showed a little too much, but it's been so long since I saw that trailer, I kind of forgot a lot about it. But I remember liking the premise, so I probably will see Nerve as well.
Well, you only got one more day to wait for that when that comes out on Wednesday, and then right Friday is Jason Bourne. Christian Schnepp is looking forward to cool car chases. He's looking forward to the reveal that it's Bourne and he's back. Will he be excited about this movie?
I think that there are a lot of elements in this movie that play to the Jason Bourne fan base. The first 3, though, were very special, solid, different spins on the action film. This one is a little bit more generic. I still liked it. I liked watching this movie for sure. So, and like Mark said, we're going to be talking about this more in depth. I absolutely recommend that if you are a fan, it's way better than the Jeremy Renner one that they just did last year or whenever it was, a couple of years ago. But this particular movie, to have Greengrass and Matt Damon back together again, it was exciting. There's some really great action scenes, so you should absolutely go and see this movie in the theaters. As far as Nerve goes, I don't know enough about it. It's something that I'd be interested in. I think I want to hear kind of some people's takes on it, but I do want to check it out and see, going unexpected.
Yeah, as far as Bourne goes, I think you and I are about on the same page with it, although I really like the Bourne Legacy as an action movie. As a Bourne movie, they were trying to shoehorn the legacy in there a little bit too much, but this one, it just feels like a random action movie, and then you also have Matt Damon back as Jason Bourne. That's why you go see this movie, to see Matt Damon back as Jason Bourne, and to maybe get some new characters that we can have chasing him. Tommy Lee Jones is in this, and he's great, as he usually is when he comes to play ball. Alicia Vikander, star on the rise. Nice to see her in there too. I will say that one of the disappointing things about Jason Bourne is that, Schnepp, I know you have a big problem with this too, is that sometimes you see some really cool parts in trailers, like it's people reacting to something or a cool action scene, and the trailers that we've seen for Jason Bourne have some stuff in it that you don't see in the movie.
Good.
And that kind of upset me because it's like, I can't wait to see that on the big screen, and it's not the same kind of setup. So it's kind of there's a couple things like that that let me down, but it's a solid action movie, and I will never say anything less than that. And it leads to a climactic scene that is worth the money. So I think you guys can check out Jason Bourne this weekend, and Nerve as soon as tomorrow at AMC Theaters. Make sure when you guys want to get all your tickets and box office information, you just go to amctheaters.com. It's all right there waiting for you.